am back, and if you didn't notice, I took a week off last week. My husband Travis and I, we went away to New York City for about 6 days. We left the kids and just the two of us got away, and I cannot tell you how wonderful and how needed a getaway was. I know everyone agrees when you go on vacation, you don't realize how tired and exhausted and in need of a break you are until you're there, and that was so true for me. I think leading up to the trip there was so much to be done. It was not only like the first week of school and mops and my mom's Bible study, but I had to get my 3 kids like ready and stable to leave for 6 days, and that was like so much work, but it was so worth it. I'm so thankful to my parents and my in-laws. You know, Travis and I really try to make it a priority every year to just get away, whether it's a long weekend, or last year we did a staycation because I was pregnant, or even just a long fun vacation, but we really make it a priority to just get away each year, and this year happened to fall over our 8-year anniversary, which was really special, and I cannot just tell you enough how vital to your marriage that is, whether you're single or married or whatever, how needed that time and that break was. Like, I didn't really realize how much like I needed a break from being a mom and my kids and the day-to-day schedule and laundry and cooking. I needed a break from working out. I needed a break from eating healthy. I was planning on maybe vlogging while I was there. I wasn't sure, but I found I desperately needed a break from that, and I just needed to be able to turn my brain off, turn some responsibilities off, and just have fun with my husband. And we lived it up, you guys. We stayed out late, we woke up late, we had the most incredible food of our life. We had so many good meals. We got to ride bikes through Central Park. We went to fabulous rooftops, and I'm going to share more of our trip on the vlog on Thursday with some of our favorites, our must-sees. So if you're going to New York City, this is just kind of what was our experience, and we literally had the best time of our life. It was just really good for our marriage too. It was good to just step away. We both agreed that this is probably the busiest, very stressed season of our life right now. We're raising 3 little kids, and time with each other, quality time with each other, is just far and few between. And so to just allow ourselves that time to get away and to connect, and just, whether we're not even talking or having in-depth conversations, just to be near each other and side by side was so needed for our hearts. I know, I just was explaining and reflecting on the last 8 years with him, and we have had a very real marriage. It's by far from perfect. We've had our fair shares of very high times and very low moments, but I can honestly say, like, where we are today is just all by God's grace. Like, a very strong, I feel very stable, rooted marriage in love and respect and in God. And I told Travis on our anniversary that I've never felt not only as loved by him as I do now, but known by him. And I think as a woman, that is so important. I think that not just being loved, but known to the depths of your core, and that just comes with years of practicing vulnerability and communicating and sharing each other's needs, wants, frustrations, and learning how to share without it being an argument or a fight. And so I don't know, I just think it was a really beautiful time away from us. So thank you for allowing me a week off. It was very refreshing. So refreshing that I came home, and the first day back, I literally was so tired that night and I could not stop crying. I think taking a whole almost week off of, you know, life was so wonderful, but also then when you come back, on the flip side, I had never experienced a time feeling so, I just kept telling Travis that night, I just feel so overwhelmed. I felt overwhelmed, like, as a mom. Like, while I was gone, I was able to really reflect on being a mother and the things that I want to do and the lessons that I want to instill in my kids. And so when I got home, it just felt like back to life felt so just daunting to kind of just jump back into like the rat race, so to speak. And you know, my role as a wife, like, how do I be as good of a wife to Travis at home in the day-to-day as I felt like I was fun and like carefree on vacation? Like, how is that possible? And as a friend, and as my responsibilities you know, in leadership roles and in Bible studies and with even this vlog, and all these things and these burdens just kept crashing down on me. It just really required me to take a step back, to like shed some tears, to kind of be in my pain and to bring it before the Lord and just allow God to remind me like who I am in Christ. And so in order to really hear from him and hear truth, God was like, what are your top priorities right now? And for me right now, it's like my family and my kids. That's really all I can focus on. And so I had to shut off Instagram and Facebook and take a break from vlogging because I felt like I needed time to just hear from God and just be still in my thoughts and just hear from him on what my real priorities are and what he has for me. This last weekend, God has just been speaking truth over my heart and just reminding me like I don't need to strive so hard out of my own efforts. Like God created me unique and special in his image, and he has big plans for me, and I am gonna fall short in all the areas that are on my list, but to just allow myself grace and room to breathe. And it was just nice to kind of turn off the noise and the clutter for a while and just be reminded of those things. So I encourage you to do the same. Like if you're feeling overwhelmed in life right now, like that's okay, and we all feel that way, and that's normal. And wherever you find yourself, like try to create space to just allow time of rest and silence so that you can hear truth and not be bombarded with just other noise that doesn't necessarily help you persevere and push through and seeking truth. So I am going to be sharing so much more of our trip on Thursday and all the highlights, and oh my gosh, we just had the best, most hilariously fun, special time away. So New York people, you guys are a dream. I feel like you get a bad rap, but you guys were amazing, and your city is very beautiful and so special, and we just had a privilege ringing in our 8-year anniversary in your city. So yay New York. We cannot wait to go back, and we just thank my friend Lisa for letting us stay in her apartment. That was really such a gift. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you to our parents for watching our babies while we're gone. They were in the safest, most best hands. And take time away, whether it's a weekend, a day, 3 weeks, a month, like by yourself, with your spouse. Like allow yourself that time, that vacation. It is so necessary. And then upon returning, just allow yourself grace and cut out the extra so that you can kind of get back on track and just do your thing and hear from God. So have a great day, and we'll see you Thursday with our highlights from New York.